Hello, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm John with Buckle Up with John Buckle, and this is my girlfriend.
Kuhns.
And she is here to mostly listen, but also I am wanting her to comment too, if she would like, on whatever it is that I am. Well, not whatever, but the sports world of Indiana. So, there was a Colts game that happened today, and needless to say, we there was a lot of penalties by both teams. There was a lot more called on us, a lot more just on. It was pretty even through the like first half and into the third quarter. The field goal was just I don't know why they called that a made field goal when clearly it was a missed field goal. Can you want to elaborate on that, or do you even?
Um, Field goal is like you. I don't know. I don't know how to elaborate on that.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain what she's trying to say, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you, if not all of you, know how a field goal goes. It's an extra point after a touchdown has been. They have whoever in this case the Colts have made a touchdown, that would be their extra point. So what happened today, and I'm guessing my girlfriend Kim over back there in the back of the background.
Yeah, and what
So
you said is what I was trying to say.
yeah, so that whole sequence or the play that they drew up, that the Texans drew up, was not supposed to be. It wasn't supposed to be a made field goal. If you look back on the game, it clearly looks like the ball is going all the way to the right when you look at the video, like of the ball going to the very right hand side. They'll probably go back and look at that and say, "Hey, we missed a call." Like another call was made when Pittman. Again, she can elaborate if she wants, but um, Pittman had a ball thrown to him from, I think it was Daniel Jones, one of the plays earlier in the game, and from what it looked like, he should have made that catch, but also there was a defender that came over, it looks like, from the Texans defense that decided or did not want that ball to go in his hands and tried to make it hard for him to catch it, which is what happened. But that probably should have been a penalty from what I saw.
It should have been Pittman's ball in the first place, and they should have never done that. My
They
point of view. I don't know what anybody else's point of view is, but that's my point of view.
glad we're glad she's on here, right, guys? So, so that other play was a missed call to
More like a
this
big
other.
missed call.
Well, both of those plays were big missed calls, but they're not going to change it until, or really they won't change it now, but the NFL will probably at some point go into the game and say, hey, that field goal for one was supposed to be a missed field goal and not a made field goal.
Yep.
Kim will go back into the game hopefully at some point and see what I'm
I'm
seeing.
gonna look at the outlooks and all the replays that they
Yeah.
missed.
So that both of those plays, there was other plays too that I can't even really think of right now that were not great calls by the refs really, that shouldn't have been called. The I feel I feel like the NFL personally to me has changed a lot of rules that I don't really care for. I can't tell you guys what they are. You have to go back into what actually happened in the game or before the season even started. The kickoff returns are way different. I'm trying to get used to them too, but it looks very different from what it has the last so so on years.
And more like uncalled for.
Very uncalled for. But they've got to fix things anyways. So really, it just the whole Colts game was. It shouldn't have been the Texans winning in the first place. I like to joke around and say it was the refs that won the game. If you guys see my comment on Facebook, I usually try to comment on Facebook or Twitter. My username on Twitter is this is Indiebra. If you guys see it on Twitter, I can probably leave a link in the comments. So, and then my Facebook, when Kim gets a Facebook at some point, um, she'll be able to see what I'm seeing too, hopefully, or maybe she'll follow them, or who knows what she wants to do. But
I am working on that Facebook.
yes. So I have two social media accounts, and I have an Instagram account that you guys can look at, and I don't even know what the username for that is either, but it's somewhere on there. Anyways, we're gonna go to the Pacers game now because last night was probably it was up there with one of the best games this year.
They beat them by 2 stinking points. It was
Yeah.
so close.
So what I saw on the game was, or heard rather, from Quinn Buckner. I talked to Kim about him and Chris Denary a
Very
lot.
often. And I don't get tired of it.
Uh, she, she said she's a keeper, so we'll keep on going. But that's not the conversation we're trying to have. So Quinn Buckner down the stretch when Pascal Siakam was getting to a spot. There was, if you look back on the game and the very late of the game, there's two guys that were literally on him the entire time, and somehow he got through all that defense and made a very much big time shot on his part. Said after the game, from what I saw, he just got to his spot and nailed it, and that was game. The Pacers overall is 4-16 this year on the year so far in the first half of the year.
Do they
There's
want a gold medal?
not sure that's really so so that is her way of joking around apparently. But
Yes, it is. And me being
there
funny at the same time.
she's she's something. So the Pacers now have a better record after about, what is it, 20 or 30 games now into the season.
Mm-hmm.
The rumors right now are around TJ McConnell. Unfortunately, I saw earlier today he is the one of the backbones of the team. I would say Siakam is the centerpiece to the whole team besides Halliburton. So TJ McConnell has already so many teams looking at him right now from what I saw on Google, and so we'll see where that goes. The rumors are going on everywhere about him, and it was the same way about Miles. So regardless, big game for the Pacers the other day. It was a huge win and a huge big time shot by Siakam. And then before we go, trying to make this a certain amount of time, before we go, if you have not seen the Hoosiers basketball team and Indiana Hoosiers football team, you
They are
guys,
kicking ass.
yes,
And I'm not an IU fan, but I am becoming one.
both of those teams are really doing so good. So get your guys' eyes peeled on both of those teams for Indiana, and I'm going to. This will be the end of the conversation or end of the podcast. If you guys have any comments, leave them down below. Trying to always improve, trying to be consistent, all that fun stuff. This is again in the background is my girlfriend Kim. If you have any pointers or insights to give her, let her know. I'm gonna have her in the collaboration, and we'll go from there. She is a huge sports fan like I am, more cooking, but she is more into sports like she's a lot into sports like I am. So I appreciate her being in here, and I gotta let this go. So here's the end of our podcast. Thank you guys for watching again.
This is Kim Kuhns.
And it's John with Buckle Up with John Buckle. Very glad you guys got to see this podcast. See you guys next time. Go Hoosiers, go Pacers. All right, see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed the podcast.
Bye.